Hello and namaste to everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. Today the topic is how to raise money for climbing mountains. This is the most asked question to me. जहाँ भी जाओ कोई ना कोई तो पूछता ही है पैसा कैसे raise करना है. In my experience, raising money has been much more difficult than actually going about climbing that mountain. I always get asked कि यार how did you raise money? And honestly मुझे नहीं पता कैसे raise किया मैंने. Just हो गया, I always live by this idea that shoot first, then aim. And if the intent, if your vision, if you really want it bad enough, strongly enough, the bullet will hit the right spot. And if you aim too much, you will be stuck in just thinking and analyzing, and you will be stuck in what we call as paralysis of analysis. But this is not what I wanted to tell you. I do have some practical steps which I learned from my own experience, from my own journey. Some important points that I realized, some mistakes that I made which you don't have to make if you want to raise money to climb mountains. So here are top 12 ways which will really help you raise money for mountains. Well, the first and the most ideal option is to earn money. If you can earn the money needed to climb whichever mountain you want to climb, there is nothing like that. So that is the first and the most ideal option, and even I am trying to get there eventually, that in the next 2-3 years I build my brand in such a way that I don't have to go looking for money every time I want to climb a mountain, and this is the most ideal option. And the second point is that you have to be very honest and very open. Honesty has a power in the world that most people unfortunately don't realize. What I mean by be honest? Well, if you are going out there to raise the money, be it through sponsorship, be it through crowdfunding, or be it through any other means that you know of, be very honest about who you are, about what you are, what your journey has been, and why you want the money. And don't mystify your climb too much. Keep it simple, keep it real. I think that really is the key, because whoever is with a lot of money, whoever has money, they have reached there, and they know, they see through people, they see through you when you come there, because you are not the first one who is coming to get money from them. A lot of people have come to get money from them. So as soon as the person walks in, they see that what kind of masks are you wearing. So don't go wearing any masks, be who you are, talk to them honestly, and things will happen. I think this is the most powerful mantra in my fundraising journey that I've learned. Be honest, be open. The third point is, if you want to raise money through sponsorship, here are a few things that I learned. The first thing is, don't go to them with the mindset, with the approach of a beggar. I'm using this strong word very consciously, because when I started my fundraising journey and when I used to go to seek sponsorship from big brands, I used to go like a beggar that, I'm going to do this climb, please support me, I don't have any money, I don't have any support, this and that. Okay, that will completely turn off the brand, because a brand is not looking to support you because of their good heart, but they are wanting to sponsor you because it is an investment for them. And investment का मतलब ही ये होता है कि they get a return on their investment in whatever way. Maybe the brand wants sale conversion, maybe the brand wants brand visibility, and you have to see what the brand wants and prepare your pitch accordingly, because sponsorship means a business deal. Okay, so you have to walk into their office, you have to approach them with the approach of a businessman, okay, not the approach of a beggar, and have a plan. And in a sponsorship deal, it is not about you, it is about them. Okay, remember this one word, I'm saying it again, it is not about you. You want to climb mountains, you want to do this, you want to do that, but you want money from them. So we must prepare that how, if they give us money, will benefit them, then things might happen. But don't go there as a, झोली फैला के मत जाओ वहाँ पे कि दे दो मुझे support करो. Nah, I made that mistake a lot of times. I lost a lot of good opportunities because of this. So remember this one thing. The fourth very important point, which is in the continuation of, if you are looking for a sponsorship deal, well, do not just write them emails on the email address given on their website or give them cold calls. It does not work, because all these brands, they get a lot of such requests. Look for a strong contact. If you have a contact in a particular brand or in a particular place, speak to them. They will put you through the right person. And what happens is, when you email or when you call them on the detail given on their website, most of your emails does not even reach the right person who can say yes or no. It gets filtered filtered out in the initial, जो नीचे लोग होते हैं वहीं पे ये आपकी email और calls filter out हो जाएगी. So your idea, your pitch must reach the right person, and then you can set up the meeting with them. How to develop contacts if you don't have a contact? Well, I think LinkedIn, the app, is a very powerful tool in our hands right now. You can find any employee in a particular company who you want to approach and start talking with them, start building a relationship with them, and eventually you can bring up the idea about your expedition, and you can take things ahead from there. Okay, well, ये हो गया sponsorship का. Now if you are trying crowdfunding, which is asking for contributions from people, then you must keep a few things in mind. So first of all, if you are asking for contributions, it is simply with that idea that you will not be able to give back anything in a way. There would be no return of investment for them. So now if you want contribution from somebody, if you want people to just give you their hard earned money, you must be able to connect with their hearts. Okay, दिल से दिल का connection होगा किसी के साथ, तभी जाके they will give you their hard earned money. Okay, and I have done crowdfunding a lot of times. I've raised lakhs and lakhs of rupees for my expedition through crowdfunding, and it really works. And there is no strategy as such. All the strategies will not work. Don't mystify it too much. Don't complicate your process too much. Just be very honest. Be like an open book on your social media or whoever you talk to. And the other important thing is that you must build your story in a way that attracts people. Now, I'm not saying make a story up, but I'm telling you that whoever you are, whatever your story has been, if you are able to put across that story in a proper way, whatever your story is, every story is inspiring. It's not that the story of a Sachin Tendulkar or a Virat Kohli, or for example my story is inspiring. No, every story is inspiring. The difference is that we were able to put across our story in a way that connects to people. So if you do it on social media, be very honest about your story. If you are talking to people, be very honest about your story. And I think as you go along, you will figure your way out, and just do it. Just go for it. Things will happen. I'm telling you, things do happen. मुझे खुद को नहीं पता मैंने कैसे पैसे रेस किए. Just happens. The sixth point is, which is related to crowdfunding again, that do not underestimate the power of small contributions. I meet a lot of people who say that if I get 500 rupees from somebody, how will that help if I want to raise 25-30 lakh rupees to climb Mount Everest? Well, this is the main problem. People don't realize that an ocean is made of small drops. Okay, and each drop, it collectively becomes the ocean. It becomes into the amount that you want to raise. I remember asking for 5 rupees from people, like I was not at all thinking कि how will this small amount help me. Everything adds up. हिंदी में कहावत है ना, बूंद बूंद से दरिया बनता है. So never underestimate the power of small contributions. And the other thing small contributions will do is it will motivate you. It will give you that confidence that yes, there are people who believe in me. Now it does not matter if somebody gives you 500 rupees or 5 lakh rupees. That is not really important. What is important is somebody gave you their hard earned money. Even 500 rupees is hard earned money. Okay, somebody gave you their hard earned money because they believe in you, because they see some honesty in you, and maybe they want to live their dream that they could not fulfill through you. While I was crowdfunding, I used to get a lot of small contributions, and they used to from their heart tell me that we wanted to climb Everest, but due to certain circumstances we could not climb it. Here is 500 rupees and we would wish to climb through you. So when you get this energy, when you get this blessing from somebody, I think it is much more important than money ever will be. Because money you will get, you will go spend on the mountain, it's gone. But the blessings, the good feelings, the good vibes, and the connection that you will generate through crowdfunding, that will remain with you for the rest of your life. Crowdfunding has been one of the most fun process for me. I mean, it's very difficult, but it's also the most rewarding in terms of how it leaves you eventually. So the seventh point is that try to go local. If you are raising money through sponsorship or if you are raising money through crowdfunding, try to go local. What I mean by that is, do not think that only the rich people that you have heard of will be able to support you. No, there are many people around you in your area that you really don't know about who have a lot of money, okay? For example, my family, when I was raising money for Everest, used to stay in Daman. So Daman is a very small town with a very close-knit sense of community within them. So I was able to raise more money in Daman than I was able to raise through anywhere else in India. And this power and the sense of community, do not underestimate that. If you go to a local person who has some sort of money or contacts or power, you will see that, oh, this is a person from my area who is trying to do something big, so let us support that. And this applies for local businesses also, local politicians also, local people who are in some sort of state that they can help you out. Go local. And I think this is one of the most important lesson I had learned in my fundraising time, that the amount of money I was able to raise through my local contacts, through my area contacts, through my community contacts, I was not able to raise the money through the big people who I thought will be able to help me out. Go local, and I think things will happen with you. The 8th point is be shameless. Like, मैं सबको कहता हूँ कि मैंने मेरी शर्म फंड रेजिंग के पहले 2000 रुपये में बेच दी थी. What I mean by that is the way most people are brought up, कि कभी किसी से पैसा नहीं मांगना. You should never ask for money from people. Well, in a way, I understand that because I was also brought up in the same kind of mindset through my family that, never ask for money from people. Again, I'm using a very strong sentence, but very consciously, that beggars can't be choosers, okay? If you don't have money, put your stupid pride aside and do what is needed, and then the right things will happen to you. Because in my mind, this one thing was very clear, and if you're raising money, I want you to keep this in mind very, very clearly. And I want you to ask yourself this question: is your dream, is your goal more important than your stupid pride or ego? If your goal is more important than that, then your stupid pride and ego, keep it aside and it won't matter anyway. And be shameless and just go out there. हो जाएगा. The 9th point is be ready for rejections. Out of 100 people you speak to, in my experience, 95 people will reject you. And some people are not able to handle their rejections. उनको ego पे लग जाती है बहुत. उनके feelings hurt हो जाते हैं. And they are like, you have to have a thick skin. If you want to raise money, if you don't have the money and if you want to raise it, you have to be able to handle rejections. And the way to handle rejection is that you look at it, that why did this person reject? Why did this person say no? You learn through it, and then the next time you approach somebody, you try and rectify that mistake you made, okay? So rejections तो आएंगे ही आएंगे. And अभी से बोल रहा हूँ, if you are somebody who gets hurt easily and if you are very vulnerable on the level of your feelings, do not go out there to raise money. Find a way to earn money. If you go out there to raise money, rejections are 100% byproduct that will come. Okay, so be ready for it. The 10th point is that if one way does not work, then find another way. Be creative. Do not stop the momentum once you've started. Okay, this is very important because in your fundraising journey, you will see that you thought that this one way that has worked for somebody else will work for you also, but there are high chances that it won't work. So that does not mean that there are no other ways. There is always a way. I'm saying this again, there is always a way to raise money to climb mountains. Okay, अगर दिमाग खुला हुआ है, अगर एक रोड ब्लॉक आया तो रुक नहीं गए, दूसरा रास्ता निकाल लिया आपने उस रोड ब्लॉक से आगे जाने के लिए. I think if you have that mindset, if you have a solution oriented mindset, then I think you will be able to go through it and make things happen for you. The 11th point is, well, this is a little riskier one, but this is something you have to see for yourself if you are willing to do. If for some reason you were not able to raise the money through crowdfunding or sponsorship or through earning of your own, if all these three things don't work, if you are somehow able to gather the money maybe through loan or something like that in the last minute, go on the expedition, click the pictures with the logos of the brand who you think might support you after you come back. And if you are able to submit and if you are able to click pictures with the logo of the brand or a political party or whoever you think might support you, if you are able to click pictures with their logo and if you come back and if you give it to them, they might like it, because who doesn't like seeing their logo on top of Mount Everest? And whatever way, if they can give you something can happen. But again, this is a very risky thing, so I'm not advising you this. You can be your own judge and खुद decide कर सकते हो. मैंने ये किया था and around 10 ब्रांड्स के लोगो मैं ले गया था एवरेस्ट समिट पे. उसमें से 2 ही ब्रांड ने मुझे पैसे दिए आने के बाद, after they got really happy that I took their logo up. So it's a little risky thing, but it is also a very last option sort of a way, okay? The last and the 12th point is do not give excuses, okay? और मैं ये मेरे अलग अलग वीडियोस में बहुत बार in many different ways I've told you that do not have the mindset of a problem oriented person, have a mindset of a solution oriented person. What I mean by that is, there are people who look at crowdfunding as such a problem, such an obstacle, but there is a way. And then there are other people like me who have a solution oriented mindset that yes, okay, there is a problem, I see it, but I know that I'm smart enough, or I have a strong intent or the strong desire to find solution to it. There are problems in every field, okay? There are problems in whatever you want to do in life, but the question is, do you really want it enough? And do you want to find solution towards it, or do you want to be stuck in that victim mentality that, you know, I was not able to raise money because of this, because of that, because of my situation, or because of no support. No, this is a mindset of a loser. This will not get you anywhere. The bigger your goals, the bigger the problems will be. The question is your goal worth it enough for you to find solutions? See, if someone like me can do it, who had no background whatsoever in the world of business or had no strong contacts anywhere, if at the age of 22, 23 I was able to raise 30 lakh rupees to climb Mount Everest and uske baad to climb Annapurna, if I can do it, there are no excuses, okay? So this is all I wanted to say. I hope these 12 points really helped you in some way to at least shift your mindset in a certain way. And I know in India to raise money is very difficult, but where there is a will, there is a way. If I could do it, so can you. So yes, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it reaches the people who need it. And until next video, have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are, whenever you are watching this. Thank you so much. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra. Thank you.